Don't they look familiar, son?
I remember that ridge over there.
Yeah. Town lies right over there in that big gap. You know, it was right around here I picked you up 12 years ago. You was more dead than alive.
I'll never forget that night, Dusty. Flash of guns, shouts of murdering men, and the courage of my dad. Shielding me and fighting a hopeless fight. Riddled with bullets, he fell across me whispering, "Lay still, Ted boy. They'll think you're dead." He didn't know I had a slug through my lungs. Well, when they rode up, somebody lit a match. And I laid still. And I heard somebody say, "We got 'em both." And the match died out. And then somebody laughed. I'll never forget that laugh, Dusty. It was the laugh of a crazy man. A killer. Well, the next thing I knew, it was morning. I was in your arms.
Yep. And I carried you all the way to Big Bend. For 2 years, I didn't know whether you was going to live or die. But you sure pulled through all right.
We could just find some trace of my kid brother.
Oh, it's doubtful. We did learn, however, that your dad had a hired man and his wife.
I remember. The woman did the cooking and took care of Jim. You see, Dusty, my mother died when Jim was born. And he's the only relative I have. If he's alive.
That hired man and his wife disappeared. We couldn't find hide nor hair of him. Finally, there was a feller moved on the ranch by the name of, let's see, what was his name? Gentry, that's it, Gentry. But he didn't know nothing. Anyway, it ain't gonna do you no good living this all over again. We'll be in town tomorrow and we'll start our investigating.
Hey, Dusty.
Poison. Water hole. I didn't know.
I wonder who he is.
Maybe we better open it.
Hello, Gentry. This'll introduce Gad Gans. He's just the man for the job you mentioned. Sorry I can't do it, but I got a couple of star packers on my trail. Gets plenty tough, as this enclosed poster will prove. Good luck, Bill. Gentry.
Gentry.
He's evidently planning a killing.
Why, that's the fellow that got your dad's ranch. Certainly is funny, but you sure do resemble this bozo.
Maybe fate's kind of taking a hand in this deal, Dusty.
Maybe so.
We don't know what this Gentry's up to, but we're going to find out.
What do you mean?
I mean that from now on, I'm Get Gans, murderer.
Mr. Gentry, my daughter and I have considered your offer for the ranch and have decided not to sell. We've developed the best spring in the country, and someday hope to make this a fine ranch.
I'll admit it's the water I'm after, Mr. Winters, and I don't blame you for holding on to it. However, this country is still wild, and rustlers are pretty numerous.
That's why I've sold half the herd, and we're going to sell the other half next week. Excuse me just a moment, Mr. Gentry.
Go ahead.
Everything check up all right, Mr.
Everything's right. They're on their way.
I think you'll find that's right, Miss Winters.
That's quite right. Thank you so much, Mr. Hornby. Too late for the bank now, Dad. I'll have to deposit this first thing in the morning.
I've got some 2-year-olds I'd like to have you take a look at.
All right.
How do you do, Mr. Gentry?
I'm very happy to see you, Miss Winters. Your father told me that you decided not to sell.
That's right. We're quite happy here, and it's the kind of a ranch that Dad's always wanted. So why shouldn't we keep it?
Well, if you're happy here, that's all that matters. As your neighbor, may I be permitted to call sometime?
Why, of course. Dad and I will be delighted to have you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hello, Chief.
Hi, Chief.
All right, boys. Well, Winters refuses to sell.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but I'm going to force him. I'll ruin him. The Winters girl's leaving the ranch in the morning with a large sum of money. Now, Joe and Hank, I want you to get it. But remember, no harm has come to her. I'm going to own that ranch no matter what it costs.
There you are, honey.
All right, Dad. And I'll be right back.
Be careful. you hadn't have missed her, I'd have got her.
Well, it ain't too late yet.